morning, brother.
Good morning. How are you, David?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Great. Good, good. Thank you.
You live in Texas, is that right?
Yes, South Texas.
South?
Yeah, on the border with Mexico,
Okay.
by the Gulf of Mexico,
By the
or America.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right on the edge, man.
Okay. Do you ever get to Mexico?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like 20 miles from here, 20, 30 miles.
Really?
Yeah. We go to get stuff here right across, but, sometimes I go visit my mom. My mom is in Aguascalientes, Mexico.
Hmm.
That's about 9 hour drive from. No, maybe more, but 12-hour drive from here.
Wow.
Yeah, I might go on April because it's her birthday, so she's gonna be 85, man. So
Wow.
I might go see her. So it's April the 4th, I believe. I mean, her birthday is April the 2nd, but they're gonna do a little thing on April the 4th. So
That's nice.
on that Friday the 3rd, I might be traveling. I'm gonna fly though. Yeah, you make it faster because I'm just gonna go for the weekend, then come back. Visit the brothers on Sunday and then come Monday morning here.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Andres.
Boker Tov.
Boker
Boker
Tov.
Tov.
Agatus Gemara.
Yeah.
Buenos
Yeah.
días.
David, ¿cómo andamos? David,
Buenos días, hermanos.
aquí andamos.
Carnales.
Es carnal.
Mm-mm-mm. Benim. I think that would be the Hebrew way to say brothers. Benim.
The name?
Yeah.
Delphos?
No, do you remember is Og?
Oh yeah, I'm
Brother.
thinking son. Yeah. Achim.
He maybe,
Him,
yeah.
him, plural.
Yeah. Thanks for the correction. Well, how are you guys doing?
Good so far.
Very good.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling about Hebrew at this point in the class?
Um, I really like it when I understand it. But I'm learning a lot, man. I didn't know
Yeah.
anything before this class, so
Yeah. That's
I mean,
pretty
I
cool.
can identify, some words, the
Yeah.
letters for sure, but sometimes I don't know what they say. But
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Well, that's about where I'm at. So that should make you feel
Uh,
a little better.
yeah. I just wish I had more time. Well, once they get daycare for my grandson, I'll probably have a lot more time to work on my own and review and do this and that.
Yeah.
Right now, 'cause I'm building a house next door, and then I'm watching my grandson. Except on Fridays. Fridays I'm free because
Hmm.
my daughter's mother-in-law, she watches him on Fridays.
Okay.
Um, but Tuesdays I have to be with him, and sometimes during class.
Hmm.
Yeah, it depends. He's only like 9 months old, so he's still a
Well,
bit little, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, did you guys have any questions on homework or anything from the chapter that you need any clarification on before we get to our reading today?
So good. I mean, the only one that is kind of, I guess it's hard sometimes depending is the one that doesn't have a verb, verbless,
Yeah,
mhm.
right? So
yeah,
that's the one
Earless.
that,
Hmm.
but other than
Yeah,
that, I mean, I guess we just need to review it. That's all. Look
okay.
at it, practice, and that's it.
Uh, I'm very excited because we are just about to start different other conjugations of the verbs. So I think this is the last chapter with the call, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Well, this is not even about the call. This is
correct.
syntaxes, right?
Syntax, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, syntax.
Good morning,
So
Patrick.
yeah, those verbless sentences are a little bit tricky. But as you said, sometimes you just review it and try
Yeah.
to make some sense of them,
Hmm.
and it would work. I understand that. I was reviewing that yesterday, and I was like, "Oh yes, this." I remember this from the first time I saw it. It was very interesting because I think we don't have anything like that in the language, right?
No?
Um, like what? I missed something that you said.
Verbless.
Uh,
Oh yeah, we pretty much have to supply like is or
Yeah.
something like that. State of
I
or
was I was noticing that normally the order in Hebrew is verb, subject, and object,
yes,
and
typically.
most of the
but
times.
most of the time,
Not
yeah.
always, yeah.
But you in English cannot translate it like that. Doesn't make sense, right? But I believe in Spanish, if we add some words, maybe we can translate that. And I have seen that, if I'm not mistaken, in the Reina Valera version. Like I was just reviewing the father sent the horse. So in Hebrew, it's like the verb and then father and then horse. So
Send father horse.
yeah.
That would
So
be in Hebrew.
I was thinking in Spanish you can say uh, envió pues el padre al caballo, and it makes sense in Spanish. So I was thinking about that. How uh, I don't know. It's just different, but it was interesting to me that how
Yes,
perhaps
that's why Hebrew is so easy for us because Hebrew is just like Spanish, right? Just the
not
same.
exactly, but
I think that the King James does that. I know I can think probably of a few different examples, nothing particular, but where the King James might translate the like a second person, um, maybe like a command, like "Go ye therefore," or something like that. I think it's easy, much more natural to do it from a command standpoint. Um, like do this yourself, and it's hard to even just to elaborate on that really, but yeah, I can imagine the King James trying to retain that syntax order.
Mm.
Hey, Patrick, Bedu, you guys have any questions from the chapter this week, syntax chapter 23, or any questions from the homework before we get into our reading?
No.
I don't think there was really a whole lot new with this week's chapter. You guys pretty much have already learned uh a majority of this just along the way.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if there are no further questions, maybe we can get a I at least would like to get us to verse 10 today in Jonah 1. We've currently read through verse 6, so we'll start on
Verse 7.
Seven.
yes. Let me try this again. Share sound and entire screen. Okay. You guys able to see the daily dose of Hebrew video?
Yes.
By the way, guys, I would very much encourage you to sign up for this in your email. just at some point, go to this website if you haven't already, and sign up for their emails because you'll get a short video like this every single day. They also have a Greek one and a Septuagint one now, so that's pretty cool to kind of connect the bridge between Hebrew and Greek sometimes.
Nice.
But that'll help you study. Once this class is finished, if you don't continue using it, it'll fall off and you won't be able to use it as well in the future. So that's just a way to kind of help yourself stay engaged with it. Okay. Um, let's see. I think we're gonna go Beidou, Patrick, David, and Ben this time. Hopefully we can get through all four of these verses at least. Beidou, will you go ahead and read this verse for us?
Sure.
Okay.
Wayimaru ish el rehu leku.
Oh, I think I hear you saying an O here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't really talked about this very much, but you see, there are some little, squiggles here and there that aren't exactly what we're used to seeing, right?
Yeah.
We haven't covered what those are really. They're all Hebrew accents, and I know it's a little bit confusing, um, because again, we haven't studied like this little double thing here, but the vowel here is the sere, just like the resh. Not, yeah. I know that can be a little confusing. So this would be re'ehu.
Re'eu.
Yes.
Okay. Let me start afresh.
Okay, you want to start over? Okay.
Wayimaru ish el rehihu
Okay.
leku wanapila. Is it is it correct?
Yes. But napila.
Gowula gowula load rate.
Goralot.
Gurarot.
Hmm?
Wenidapa
Not pa.
napa.
This is a.
Weninapa
Vened a.
weninapa.
No, no P. No P sound.
P. Okay.
P is not here.
Yeah,
When
that consonant is silent.
Yes.
weniga
Yeah, there you go.
beslami
Shin here. Shin.
beselamin
So instead of a s, it's more of a sh.
beselamin
There you go. There you go.
hara
Okay.
hazul
Hazot.
azot
Mm-hmm.
lanun
Lanu. Okay.
Vayinapilu.
Okay. It's the same as up here.
Goralut.
Okay.
Vayipi. Vayipu.
Vayipol.
Vayipo. Hagora. Hagora.
Okay.
Out Jonah.
Okay. Good job. Thank you for reading that. Anything that you would like to maybe just any words you see that you know what it means?
Okay. The out is a preposition.
Here?
That's onto.
Okay.
And also laku.
Laku.
Leku.
Okay.
That is come.
Come.
Yes.
Okay.
And ish is everyone.
Well, literally, this means
Man.
man. It's a singular man. You might be reading the verse and in English. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so Ish is just singular man, but in the verse's translation, it does function a little bit differently than that. Anything else you notice?
Mm.
The last word. Jonah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last word, Jonah.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready to hear the video? Okay.
Jonah 1:7. Vayomeru, Ish, El Reehu, Lechu, Venapila, Goverlot, Veneda'ah, Beshelmi, Hara'ah, Hazot, Lanu, Vayapilu, Goralot, Vayipol, Hagoral, Al Yonah. Vayomeru, Vayapilu, and Vayipol, all while consecutive imperfects, and they're the backbone of this verse. Three main things happen in verse 7. Vayomeru is a call WCI 3MP from Amar. Woodenly, they said. Notice that it's plural. The subject, however, is Ish, a man. This masculine singular noun, however, is being used as a collective, and often a collective will agree with its verb in terms of concept, which is plural, rather than in terms of morphology, which is singular. A man said to his friend. Better would be, they said to each other. Then comes the content of the quotation. Come, let us cast lots, so that we may know on whose account this trouble has come to us. Vayapilu goralot, so they cast lots. Now this, while consecutive imperfect, is used for temporal sequence, but the word so is justified because often the WCI will also be used for logical sequence. Since they said, let us cast lots, they cast lots. Let us cast lots, so they cast lots. And what happened? Vayipol called WCI 3MS from Nafal. The lot fell on Jonah. Here we have a nice example of one verb in two different patterns. The second one is a call, which means fall, and the first one is a hifio, which means cause to fall or to cast.
Okay, so actually I watched this video last night and something I just picked up on is this goralot. That's lots. And this is hagoral. This is the singular definite with the the definite article here. The lot fell on Jonah. So um
What?
they cast lots.
Well, when they meet lots, that's the what is it a lot? Is it like a rock, a stone, or like we use dice, right? For
Hmm.
is that something like that? What they did?
You're asking an age-old question, buddy. I don't think anyone knows. Scholars have different opinions on it, but um, it's kind of like the Urim and Thummim.
Yeah, because I,
Uh,
I was reading somewhere that it was some type of a pebble, like one of those little pieces of rocks, but I don't
yeah,
know.
maybe. Um, I haven't heard anything conclusive on the matter as far as what exactly lots are. But it was, I mean, essentially, an ancient way of voting.
Determining,
Yeah.
yeah. Like in the case of the substitute of Judah, right? They did something like this
Yeah.
when the apostles.
Yeah. To appoint Matthias.
To the
Yes,
to the
yes.
Israelites, they have two pebbles, and they did that.
Pebbles.
Yeah, but I don't know if the other nations did the same or they have their own. I'm not sure about that.
The only thing you can have for sure is what Proverbs 16:33 says.
What does it say?
What it says.
Uh, does anybody want to read it? Proverbs
Hmm.
16:33
Proverbs 16.
in Hebrew.
Oh, in Hebrew.
Baheik,
Almost.
I'm kidding. Hey,
Baheik, Yusal. I don't know what it is.
Fuerte se echa en el regazo. Ah, nice.
Mene, mene, tekelu farsin.
yeah. Does anybody got it?
Uh, Goral, yeah, we can see the goal Goral. The lad
Says,
is cast into the lap. Ah, okay. But the whole of disposing thereof is of the Lord. Okay.
yeah. SB says, the Lord is cast into the lad, but the whole disposing thereof is of Jehovah. Mm-hmm. Same thing. So we don't know what it really was, but definitely the Lord has something to do with it. Like you just mentioned Judas,
Yeah.
they were praying to, I think, to the Lord to decide.
I guess it's just something random, but the decision is made by God. Basically, that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that speaks to how uh, man is involved with um, bringing things to pass, but it is ultimately, even through man working, it is ultimately God who accomplishes the thing.
Yep.
Um, I think, I mean, obviously, you could make that application in, um, governing authorities where there's a democratic method to voting. But God, even if 100% of people vote a certain way, it's still God that brought that to pass.
Yeah, that's what Daniel says.
Yeah,
So
and I think the same even with our salvation, how we have a responsibility to hear, to respond to what we hear in belief and obedience uh, to be saved, but it's not us saving ourselves, it's still God accomplishing that through us.
yeah.
Not in a way that subverts our free will, but in a way that He acts through our free will.
In other words, we have to do our part, then he decides. Because if we don't do what
It's a
he
little
asks,
complex. It's a little complex, but we don't have to understand exactly how the Lord works to know that He does.
as long as we do exactly what he says, otherwise it's gonna be, you know, pointless.
Yeah.
Guys, regarding to a verb that I noticed that he mentioned, like nafal. What is that?
Now, fall, I think literally it means to fall.
Okay, or it can mean to throw, like in this case, to throw lots. Because I
Um,
he mentioned that num pay lamet.
yeah, I think since it's a hifil verb, which we haven't really covered yet, it is
Ew.
a it's causative, meaning it was caused to fall. Um, so I guess in the same sense, if you cause something to fall, you cast it. You not necessarily throw it, but you're making it fall down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, I remember. It sounds like nifal, like the verb that we are about to start or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I wonder if
high
there's a
feel, right?
sorry,
That's high feel.
it's hifil.
He feel. High feel.
I feel
He feel.
But as well there
He
is
feel.
a nifal, right?
there is an
Yes.
e-fall, and I think there may be a connection there
Mhm.
as far as like, well, so all of these so Nephal, Hefil, Hofal, they're all called derived stems. They're derived from the call stem. Since call is the simple, all of the other ones are derived from it. I wonder if they all come from the idea of falling. They're falling from the original. I don't know for sure. Maybe something to look into. All right, I think Patrick is up next. Are you ready, Patrick? I guess we can come back to Patrick. Oh, here he is. Are you ready, brother?
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready to read?
Yes, please.
Okay. Jonah 1:8. Let's see. Maybe I should make it full screen. Can you see that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Vaishmer, Vaishmeru,
Um, no sheen sound here. This is an olive.
Vaimeru,
Okay.
Eliab.
Yeah, so we kind of talked about this last week. This particular combination of letters, the comments yod vav with no extra syllable or no extra convert vowel, no extra vowel. This sound makes lav, so a lav,
Elab.
a lav.
Okay. By Meru, Elab. Haggadah.
What's this sound here? Here, yod.
Haggadah.
Take it just one syllable at a time. Ha,
Haggadah.
not gai, just gi.
Gida.
Haggadah.
Hagida, okay.
It's better.
Haggadah. Na.
Mm-hmm.
Haggadah. Na.
So, real,
Lanu.
yeah, so just real quick, when you have this dash here, instead of making these two separate words, they're actually now more like one word. And so where Hebrew words typically have the accent on the ending syllable, this word no longer here, Hagida, no longer has an accent, and it goes here. So it's Hagida na.
Haggadah. Na.
Yeah.
Okay. Haggadah. Na. Lanu.
Okay.
Baisha.
Ba uh
Baacha.
share.
Baisha.
Okay.
Lami. Lami. Lami Hara.
Okay.
Hazet.
What's the vowel sound here? Yeah,
Hazut.
yeah, hazot. Okay.
Lanu.
Okay.
Mahe. Mahemat. Malakat.
Close. So this is ma,
Ma.
and basically start another syllable here. Malah,
Mela.
malach,
Me. Okay.
ma,
Melak.
malach, t,
Ka.
ka.
Yeah. Ma. Melatika.
Yeah.
Va.
This is a shurek, by the way.
Yeah. Umeya. Umayanu. Umayenu.
Me ein,
Umayen.
me ein.
Umayen. Umayen.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Ti Tivo.
Ta
Tavois.
vo.
Tavo.
Yeah.
Tavo. Ma. Ma. Aritzka.
Not Aretska, but Artseka.
Ateka.
Yeah.
All right. Mm, Vai. Vai. Vai mizo.
Yeah, I can see where you get that. It looks a little confusing here, but the vowel point is segol, mi, ze.
Vai mize.
Yes.
I'm.
Um.
Am.
Mm-hmm.
It, it, ita. Ata.
Yes. Ata.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Good job. Anything stick out to you?
Mm,
Let me show you something here, because you're going to see this a lot. This word vayomeru comes from amar to say.
Mhm.
The call imperfect WCI. You see the imperfect yod here.
mhm.
Um, Vav consecutive with the patach and with the uh,
Shuru-
shurek.
Correct.
This is a third person masculine plural. And they said. So when you see this, you can just go ahead and translate. And they said.
All right.
What is L?
Two, or
Yeah,
they said two, but then they
two.
have the yod and last noon,
Yeah. This is a I think a type. I think it's called a type two
the plural
ending, and it's singular, third
singular.
person masculine singular. So to him.
Okay. To Jonah, yeah.
Yeah, they said to him.
Okay. I'm seeing this word. It looks like earth or land. Earth.
Here.
Yes.
Yes, that does look like edits, and that's because it's the same word. Um, you know what this word means? Ma? What does ma mean?
It's like when you were
Right.
kids. What, ma?
Yeah. Yes, it means what? So literally he's asking questions here, or they are asking questions here.
Ma
Ma
again.
malak taka, what I think malak is like your work. What is your work here? Um Ume ein tavo. Um Something like where are you coming from? This one, ma artseka. This is the second person ending, second person masculine. See the comments. What is your land?
Where are you from, in other words?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
this is
okay.
kind of asking
Okay.
where are you coming from, but this is where are you from? And
Oh, okay. Linking it to land or the earth.
I'm sorry.
Where you coming from? As in the place you are coming from or the land that you are coming from.
Yeah, I mean there are two different questions here. Like you might ask someone where they're coming, like a cop might pull someone over and say, "Where are you coming from this evening?" They might be coming from a store or something like that. But then they might ask, "Okay, well, where do you live?" So two different questions, even though they're kind of getting, they're all working to get information. Um, and I think this is something. So is people, and ata is you. So I'm guessing this is something like your people. Um, basically, what's your nationality? I think that might be kind of what that's getting at. So let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Jonah 1:8. Vayomeru, Elav, Hagidana, Lanu, Ba'asher, Lemi Hara'ah, Hazot, Lanu, Ma Melachtecha, Ume'ayin, Tavo, Ma, Artsecha, Ve'emizeh, Am, Ata. Vayomru is a call WCI, 3MP from Amar, and they said to him. There's only one action in this verse. The rest of the verse is all the content of the speech. And that speech begins with Hagida na. Hagida is a Hifil imperative, masculine singular from Nun Gimel Dalet. The Nun has assimilated to the Gimel and is represented by that Dagesh forte in the Gimel. Now that Comet's Hey looks like a feminine ending, but it's actually the same Comet's Hey that you find on the end of a cohortative. It's a volative Hey. The na on the end is said to make things polite, but why the sailors would be polite to Jonah at this point is not clear to me at all. So what they say to Jonah is, tell us on whose account this trouble has come to us. And to get the answer to this question, they ask Jonah 4 questions. Ma melachtecha? What is your work? Ume'ayin tavo? And where are you coming from? This is not asking for his country of origin. It's simply asking where he was coming from when he started the journey. Ma artsecha? This is asking for his country of origin. Ve'emizeh am ata? This is asking for his people group of origin. So the sailors ask Jonah these 4 rapid-fire questions. It will be interesting in the next verse and the next video to see how Jonah responds.
Cool.
Yeah. 4 questions.
I noticed the Num Aleph that we mentioned that in the previous or this week, and I remember that is like a wish or a volition sense.
I don't remember that, but it's a good catch. Yeah, he's saying people think that this means like you're asking something politely. Um yeah. And
It's translated may. It's like may you tell us or something like that.
that's interesting. All right, let's get on to
4 questions, that'll be good for the an outline of a sermon.
yeah, for sure.
What is your occupation? Where do you come from? What is your country? And who is your people? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that
Right?
would be a good sermon.
Good sermon, bro. We just need to find the title.
What?
This gives us ideas. Well, it gives me
The
ideas.
title is why are you fleeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to bring it up. So come up with it.
Yeah. Okay, who did I say was next? David? Yes, David. You're up.
Okay, Jonah 1:9. Bayomer, Bayomer Alehem or Alehem. I'm not sure with that pronunciation every time that I see it.
What? Say it.
It's
Say
a
it again.
Sered yod, but I'm not sure if I need to pronounce the E sound or just the E sound.
Yeah. So my understanding, this Sede Yod is like the word they, the EY in they.
Okay, so
Mm.
you were right.
Ale.
Alehem.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I would say it.
Okay. Bayomer Alehem Iv Ivri.
Yes.
Ivri. Oh, Ivri. I know that. It's Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hebrew.
Ibrit. Ibrit. I remember that. uh Anoki. Is that an O sound or is
Yes.
okay? Anoki Baet Java or Adonai. Uh Elohei. Is that right? Elohei.
Hmm.
Okay. Hashamayim. Okay, I know that is heavens.
Yeah.
Ani. Yare. Okay. Asher. Asher. Asa. Et. Hayam. Baet. Hayava. Sho. Or Hayavasha. I'm not sure about that. Is a O sound or comes straight?
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this little line here, you probably remember if I say it, it's called a method. It's called a
Method.
method, and it just tells you that this is a comments.
Okay.
Okay, so it does keep that A sound.
Okay. Hayavasha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Basha. Anything you noticed and you can translate besides heaven?
Yeah. And okay, Biomer is it and they say
What endings here?
it has an ending. He said.
Right.
He
Yes.
said.
There
Okay.
you go. Yes.
He said Aleihem to them.
Yes.
I remember I recognize that for the ending, but okay, it's to them. Uh, Hybrid is a Hebrew.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hebrew.
Mm-hmm. Hebrew and Anoki. Anoki. It has an ending with I.
Yeah, it's he's just saying I am a Hebrew.
Oh, okay. But Adonai
What is va'et?
and the God or the Lord.
Yeah. Then what is et?
Oh, it's a just a marking that is talking about Adonai. Is that right? So he just
Yes.
saying
So
Elohei is my God, and Adonai or Yahweh is my God. Is that right?
this is actually not a first person common. It's just a um plural noun, just like Elohim.
Okay.
It's just in a different form.
So and Yahweh is God.
Hashamayim.
Hashamayim is heavens.
So think a noun chain, right? Absolute, and then what's the what's the word I'm looking for, Andres? Help me out.
Definiteness,
Um, when you have a chain of
construct
noun
chain.
construct. Yeah, so this is a construct noun.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So what is that?
So
What is the
it's
what's the filler word you put in between there?
Elohim. Yeah.
No, no. So if you said
Oh,
the
okay.
blank
So
blank,
and God and Adonai is the God of heavens, of the heavens.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Ani Yare. What is Yare? Ani is I.
Yes.
What it was Yare?
Yara,
Yar-
I
Yara.
fear.
That's fear.
Yep.
Oh, I fear. I fear
Yes.
him? Well, not
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Asher. Asher, it was just like a feeling word, right?
Asher is who, that, or which.
Okay. Which Asa. Asa is made, right?
Yeah.
Made made what? Haram
Hayam.
Hayam. He made the sea.
Mm-hmm.
He made the sea and he made something else. What is that? Hayav Shah. I don't
Yabasa.
know. I don't know what is that.
That's okay.
Yabasa.
You got
Okay,
like 99% of the verse translated, so I think you did pretty good.
good, good.
All right, let's hear.
Jonah 1:9. Vayomer, Alehem, Ivri, Anochi, Ve'et Adonai, Elohe, Hashamayim, Ani, Yare, Asher Asa, Etayam, Ve'etayabasha. Vayomers are called WCI 3MS from Aleph Mem Resh, and there is only one action in this verse. The remaining part of the verse is all the content of Jonah's speech, and it's made up of two clauses. And the first clause is Ivri Anochi. We call this a clause of identification. Now, normal order in a clause of identification is subject followed by predicate, as in Ani Adonai, I am the Lord. So when we have Ivri up front, there's a focus on Ivri. Perhaps we hear a little bit of ethnic pride in Jonah's response. A Hebrew, I am. The second clause is also a nice example of fronting, where the direct object is placed in front of the verb, focusing our attention on the Lord as the object of Jonah's worship. Elohe Hashamayim is called apposition. Apposition is when you place one noun or noun phrase right after another to qualify it, somewhat like an adjective. Elohe Hashamayim is God of heaven, which occurs 9 times in the Hebrew Bible, always used in international contexts and always used to identify the supreme deity. Asher is a relative pronoun, and this relative clause that it introduces modifies the Lord, the God of heaven. He's the one who made the sea and the dry land. Quite ironic, because in the Old Testament world, to make something is to own it, is to control it. So Jonah confesses that he fears the God who controls the sea, and yet he's trying to escape from the Lord by crossing the sea.
Hmm.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah, I think
interesting what he said. The he can control it. So basically, it's like he's saying he's provoking all these things. Ah, it's a little bit different, but I like that what he said.
yeah. I like this. I think that knowing this is an interesting idea, maybe even a concept that we can, uh, glean something from. as
Hello.
far as just talking about the God of heaven with people who don't know God. Um, you know, I think just appealing to the fact that there
It's
is one creator God, the God of heaven. Um,
it's
I think that
it's
that has some significance to me at least.
it does speak to me too, in the sense that if you compare it with when Paul was with the Greeks in the Areopagus,
Yeah.
he told them the unknown God is the one that I'm talking to you, and then he exalts God in different ways. And that's what Jonah is doing here to people that didn't know him. Because he's
Yeah.
the one that was provoking all of this, storm and stuff like that. I mean, they asked him 4 questions, and this is what he answered.
He
It's
didn't
interesting.
answer the question about occupation.
Yeah, occupation and where was he coming from, and what was who's his people and stuff like that. And he answers, I'm just a Hebrew, right?
Um,
And Paul also was proud of it when it's Hebrew of Hebrews. So there's a lot of things that we can learn from this. That's
I think
very interesting.
I think that it you might be able to make the case that he was answering his work here and saying I fear
I,
even though as it was rightly pointed out, I think David said it that he has a funny way of showing it
yeah,
that he fears the Lord. And actually the speaker here, the one doing the video said worship here for this word yare. So let's look on that really quickly. Yeah, here. So Jonah 1:9.
That is a good for a sermon as well when we say
yeah,
something that we are not demonstrating.
Yeah. So yeah, it does mean fear. I am a Hebrew and I fear the Lord, God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land. Um, so if that's let's see, verse 8. What is your occupation? Um, so if someone asks you, what do you do for a living? You could say, I fear the Lord.
but he needs to show it just like David said. I mean, he
Yeah,
really
that's
did
right.
because he didn't really obey
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah. That would be vain worship. That your lips are near me, but your heart is far from me. That was certainly the case for Jonah.
Yeah,
In this moment, he was paying lip service to God, but he was trying to run away from God.
In this case, his heart, his body, everything was far from God, or at least he intended.
Uh-huh.
that if you
Yeah,
combine that with what Jesus said in Matthew 15, these people they worship me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's a good comparison there too.
Yes. And think about the context here. Jonah, because he is rebelling against God, he's putting other people's lives in danger
Mhm.
and calling the God of heaven himself into question. So how we act and um, how we function as ambassadors for Christ speaks on his behalf. So we can't go around, making God a liar and um, you know, giving him a bad name because we are supposed to be ambassadors for him.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, it's your turn.
Last one. Oh my.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see. Oh, what happened here? Hold on. Okay. I had something come up on my screen. All right. So Jonah 110. By year O, by year O,
Oh, this
ha,
is Zurich, by the way.
U,
Yes, ooh.
by year U,
Yes.
Ha an ana anasim
Shh.
i ir ah ir go gado gadola
Hmm.
something great there.
Hmm.
By oh, something came up. Hold on. By
Oh,
Bayom Bayom Ru. That was a silent Shabbat, right? We just don't. Bayom Ru.
this is
Uh,
a long vowel, so
yeah.
I think that's a vocal Shabbat.
Bayom Ra. Sorry, Bayom Ru.
Elav,
Alive.
av.
La.
I,
Oh, the yod is not
yeah,
silent there.
that's something that I struggled with too. I always wanted to say this Ive, but he pronounces it Av, and I'm just gonna go with his
So
pronunciation.
Elav.
Yeah.
Matzot. Ah, Sita.
Yeah.
Ah, Sita. Ki Yar U. Yaru. Yar U, right? Because, or do. Yar, no, Yad U. Yadu.
So this is a closed syllable and unaccented. That makes this a
So it's
hatuf.
Yad.
That makes this come as hatuf.
Okay. Yadu U.
So yod.
Yod.
Yeah.
And then we have the silent I. U.
Yeah. Yod u. I think that's how I'm reading it.
Uh, oh man, two dots on top of there.
The one in the middle is
Anashim.
an accent.
Okay. So ha anashim ki mil fa fanu fanei
Me,
mil fa mi milan
me,
milafnei, right?
me, li.
Milifnei.
Yes.
Milifnei Yahweh u. Well, this one is just u. Uh, Barha, Bariha,
Bo,
Borha,
re,
Boreja, or
ach.
Boreach,
Yes. Ach.
Boreach is from the left, okay. Ki, Ig, Igir, Igid,
Mm-hmm.
and then Lahem.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you notice in this verse? Anything
Okay,
particular?
here we have again by this one is a little different from the previous one.
This here?
But yes,
Yes.
just double yod there.
What is the can you identify the root?
The root would be yod resh aleph.
Yes. And we've seen
So
that in the past verse or two.
yeah, but this one is like I said, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's different because it's imperfect. You see this yod preformative
Okay, okay.
and vav consecutive.
About the office, right? About the office of
Mhm.
Jonah.
And this is a third person masculine plural ending. So they did this. What is this
Okay.
that they did
The
or appeared?
Yod, Resh, Aleph.
Yada. Well, in the
Okay,
last
so
verse, remember in the last verse it was Yade, and we said he said worship, but we said it was
yeah,
something else. Do you remember?
they no, don't remember. A ver,
They feared.
they fear. Then I guess this one is a different in plural of for the manish
Yes, this right
here.
here. Yes,
Yeah,
anashim is plural for men, man.
and ish ishim.
So the men
So
feared.
so the men fear.
Hmm.
Then ira. I
Yir'ah,
mean,
Gdolah.
so I mean, gadola. That means something big,
Yeah, or
great.
great. Yeah, and it's Kamenete matching this ending.
Yeah,
And the root is the same that the first word.
yeah. Yod resh. So I guess it's all the same. Well,
So what does this word mean?
it means fear,
Yeah, so it's a great fear.
great fear. Yeah, or
Hmm.
like big fear. I don't know how you would do.
It's
I
and
don't know
he's going
how
to
it
talk about
says it.
this he's going to talk about this in a second, but um, it's when you say like Joseph dreamed the dream.
Okay.
It's kind of like that. They feared a fear.
They fear a great fear.
They feared a great fear. That's right.
Yeah. So and Ishmar. That one is
Yod.
also
No
mm,
shin here,
yeah. No Shin. I
but
don't know why I
Yod.
said ish. Sounded like it.
Yeah.
It's the Yod Aleph Mem. No, but the word would be. I mean, the root would be just Aleph Mem Resh.
Yes, sir. Which means,
Yeah. Aleph Mem um Amor Amar.
yeah. Do you remember what it means?
Yeah, Amar. Yeah, I have it in my lips somewhere. I mean,
Can you say what it means?
it- yeah. It's Amar. I have. I mean, I've read it and I've seen it and I don't know. I have it written somewhere.
Hmm.
And
When you
This is
love,
what,
you say it.
okay, say they told him. I guess
yes, they
they
said,
said to him. I guess
and they said to him. Yeah, we've seen this a few times already. And
yeah.
they said to him,
They said to him,
Ma,
"Ma, who
what?
or what? What?
Zot?
So what? So what? Ma, so we did it too. We said it too when we saw it. But
Zot
so
is a demonstrative pronoun.
oh yeah. What is this? Okay.
Yeah, what is this?
What it is? Ashita.
Asita. And this is a different, this is the third hay, and the
Oh,
yod is taking the place of the hay.
okay. So it's just Ayin Sin Hey.
Hmm.
That would be the root.
Yes. Do you know what it means?
Mm, Who? What is
Asa.
Asa? I don't remember.
David, you want to help him out?
What is the Asa?
Sa is to
Okay.
make.
To make or to do.
What to do? Okay. So what have you done or something like that?
Yeah, so that's the second person ending. What is this you've done?
Okay. And then Key is key is also like preposition. Ira. Yari. I don't remember that one.
I think
Yar.
this is yada, to know.
Okay.
And this is the third person plural, masculine. So they, because they knew, or they,
Knew him.
the men.
Again, the same word on top.
Yeah.
The men something. Again, we see key again here.
Mm-hmm.
Key ma milpa
Milifne.
milipne. Yahweh.
This is literally from before the face.
Before God's face or what?
Yeah. From before the face of Adonai, God,
God,
Yahweh.
yeah, or the Lord.
He, who is he or it? And we'll find that out soon.
Okay. And then bara be
Boreach. Yeah.
boreach. I don't know what that means. I mean, I think I've seen it before.
I don't remember.
Boreach.
Boreag is from the root bo or not?
By consonantal, no.
No, it would be Beit Resh Chet.
And then we have again. I noticed three keys on this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Three keys.
And they're called key clauses.
Key clauses.
3 key clauses here. That's a sequence of information given. So here's
Okay.
this tidbit of information. Here's another tidbit of information. Here's another tidbit of information. Building on this, or actually expanding on this question. What is this that you've done for this? For this?
So this
For
and
this?
this. Three things.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the last thing is he gave. I don't know what that word is.
I think it's the same word from before where he said Hagida na. Remember that was a
Okay.
polite question that they were asking.
Okay. So no, let me see. He I don't know the rest la. Him.
Um,
I guess to them.
yeah, I believe so. All right, that's good for now. Let's go ahead and hear what he says.
Jonah 1:10. Vayir'u ha'anashim yir'ah gedolah vayomru elav mazot asita kiyad'u ha'anashim ki milifnei Adonai hu voreach ki higid lahem. There are two WCI verbs in this verse, and so there are two actions on the timeline. The first is a call WCI 3MP from Yod Resh Aleph. The men feared. And what they feared was a fear. We call this an internal accusative. In Hebrew, you fear a fear, you vow a vow, etc. When this internal accusative is modified by an adjective, as in Gadol, then there's a level of intensification. The men were terrified. The next thing that happened was, they said. And the remainder of the verse is the content of their speech. What they said in particular is, Mazot asita, what have you done? With asita being the call perfect to ms from ayin sin hey. And this question is modified by three key clauses. The first key clause is a reason clause. What have you done because the men knew? The second key clause introduces a clausal complement. The men knew that. A clausal complement is somewhat like a direct object for a verb of perception. The third key clause is another reason clause. The men knew because. Because at some point earlier in the story, Jonah had told them.
Cool. So let's look at that really quickly. This is verse 10, right? The men knew that he was fleeing from Melifne, from the presence, from the face of the Lord, because
Okay.
he had told them. Yeah.
So the word that we didn't know, boreach, is fleeing.
Yes, I believe that would be the case. And let me see one more time. This is fleeing.
Yeah, to go, to flee,
So that's a
to
call
go
participle.
through.
Yeah, so that is that's a participle, which is what I was thinking.
The verb
Bore.
is barak.
Barak.
See the holum and the sere here, those are key identifying features of a participle. And this is the third chet, which gives, has a different rule for this patach being here. If that were an ayin as well, it would probably have a patach. But that's a weak verb, but it's still a participle. A weak participle, but it's still participle. Call participle as well. So simple action, fleeing. And who is he? So he was fleeing from the face of the Lord. The men knew. And he said here, Yad'u. I don't know why this would be pronounced as an A, because I don't see an accent here. And everything I know tells me that closed syllable, unaccented, is Hatuf. But it is what it is. It might have something to do with this. It might have something to do with this. I don't know. But I do know that we are out of time. And so,
Hmm.
hey, good job today, guys. We are through, we have read 10 verses of the book. I really
Okay.
hope, I don't know if we'll be able to finish or not. We may have to kind of pick up the pace if we want to finish the whole 4 chapters. I think there are 48 verses in total. But as you can tell, we're almost a quarter of the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think we have time enough to finish it.
How many weeks do we have left? Because we started in week 3 of 16, right?
So
Uh,
when do we finish here in May or in
This will
the end
be
of
week
April?
6. We have 10 weeks, I think.
10 more weeks?
I think so.
That's 40 verses if we go 4 each time.
Okay.
So we have to, I think we can. We go 4 every time.
Yeah, that's a good goal. Let's work hard to get there.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
You have a great weekend.
You
have a
too.
great weekend, everyone.
We'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See y'all.
Shalom.
Gado, gado.
Yeah, Gadol. Bye.
Bye bye.